What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another rugby video on the Rugby channel, and today we're going to be talking about leagues which most likely won't be getting into any rugby video games, well, coming anytime soon. It is a real shame. It's obviously not officially confirmed, but it's very unlikely, so let's get into it. Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Okay, so the first one we're going to be looking at is the MLR, which is the Major League Rugby tournament over in America. It's only been going for a couple of years, and it's been getting some really good following. As you can see here, there's two conferences over in America, one from West, one from East. So there's the Seattle Seawolves, then there's the Glendale Raptors, and then there's so on, and then there's 6 in the West side, and then there is 6 in the East side. So with rugby growing over in America a hell of a lot recently, the sport has come so far as well. It's got a really good following behind it. It is a real shame that not see it in a rugby video game. It is still a chance, obviously with Rugby Challenge coming out and with Rugby 20, but with Rugby 20 already announcing its licensing, I highly doubt it's going to actually be happening. Next up, then we have the Russian Premier League. Which is the Russian professional league for when it comes to rugby. Has got a good following as well over in Russia, with Russia being the biggest country in the world. So as you can see here are the teams all around Russia. One of them being the Saracens. Obviously that's not the English Saracens, it is the Russian Premier League Saracens. And yeah, I mean, like with the size of Russia, you really feel that it wouldn't cost a hell of a lot for a game developer to get it, and it would also be a good license to have because of the following and the sheer size of Russia. So it doesn't really make much sense why you wouldn't really want to invest on getting that. Okay, so next up is the Japanese Top League. So this is actually one of the most wealthiest leagues when it comes to rugby, with the money that they get given and the sponsorship. So with the Japanese Top League, there are quite a few teams. As you can see, there's 4, 8, 16, and then yeah, so on. So it was Pool A, B, C, and D. This is the teams for the coming season. One of them being the Suntory Sun Goliath. There's a lot of sponsorship as well in the Japanese Top League. So I think that would be something that would come down to the whole licensing issue. You'd have to go like discussing for like Toshiba and like Yamaha and stuff like that. It would be quite difficult. But then if you did manage to get it, you would have a lot of following as well from Japan. And then if Japan get involved, you know there's going to be a lot of money getting involved as well. So it would be a good thing, but it's highly unlikely that it's ever going to happen, just because of the amount of money that it would cost to invest in getting the license for it. It is a real shame. I think out of all the licensing we've looked at, this is the one that you would really want to see in a rugby game, but it's highly unlikely. I think the only way it would work is if they got an unlicensed version where you could name the teams yourself. Okay, so the last one we're going to be looking at is the SLAR, which is the South American League. It has only been recently formed, and it is going to be starting next March in 2020. So to see this license in a game is highly unlikely, because obviously it hasn't even started yet. But it's going to be containing 6 teams, 1 team from each different continent, each different country down in South America. And I think it's Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Colombia, Brazil, and there's another one which I can't remember. Yeah, it's gone. I generally can't remember. But yeah, there's a lot of teams, and hopefully it will get a good following. So to have this in a video game, like I said, highly unlikely because it hasn't actually started yet. But it would be pretty amazing to have it, because it would just help grow the whole like rugby sport down in South America, and fans would want to buy the game more. But like I said, it's unlikely it's going to happen, just because it hasn't been played yet, and it's not going to be much of a following for something that hasn't really started yet. So I don't know. It is a real shame, but there we are. Okay, guys, without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure you go ahead and smash the like button to show your support, and let me know in the comment section which one would you want to have in a rugby game most. Personally, I think I would want to have the Major League Rugby myself, just because it's quite a good competition to have in America with rugby-wise. And I'd quite like to play as some of the Uruguayan players and American players. But that's just me. Let me know in the comment section what you would want to have in a rugby game, whether it's Rugby Challenge 4 or Rugby 20. Also, as well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed, covering loads of stuff to do with rugby gaming in general. And just a disclaimer for this video, obviously we don't know if any of these leagues are actually not in a game yet, but it's still a possibility, but it's highly unlikely, just because these aren't as popular as other leagues like Super Rugby. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew, I will see you in another upload. Peace out guys.